Originally, the entirety of this video was going to be ripping onto children commentators because kids are dumb, and commentary was pretty much built off of making fun of kids. Which, I'm still going to be doing that, but not to the extent where I look fucking deranged. Because like, bro, it's YouTube drama. Yeah, I know, it's been a couple of months, but first, Lady said it wasn't lying, as he wasn't the one that drove me out, but another comment did that kinda shook at my core after it shattered my little ego. Because the most haunting word that you can hear as a creator is the word boring. Enough rambling and getting off topic because kids and commentary shouldn't be mixed. I mean, I get it, wanting to emulate someone you look up to and the ideas of achieving similar heights can be enticing. Then there's actually executing that dream. Belk, what would I say about him? Well, he's pretty demanding and he's just an asshole and trying to I mean, it was dog shit. It sounded like I was in another world altogether. Throw this shit in the trash and leave it there. I get it though, we all start from somewhere, from making dog shit videos to being actually watchable videos, and sometimes it's still just dog shit. And I genuinely gotta ask, why are we praising children making commentary videos, allowing them to enter this community? I mean, out of all the communities you settle in, you enter the community that's built on dog-eat-dog mentality. This also applies to the small commentary community, as it is nothing but blood sports.
What you want?
The moral compass is so fucked, as it is nothing but double standards, backstabbing, and lying to climb your way to the top, along with a lot of degeneracy and illegal materials sometimes. A great example of this small commentary children is LtBucky. The only big mistake that he made was deciding to join the commentary spirit and spreading misinformation on the topics he talks about.
I've already talked about this point, I'm not repeating myself. Not gonna lie, I was acting pretty cringe in that clip. Lizard, I will give you a point there about the fact on how I originally said that Kumo uploaded it first. Then I said Nomis uploaded his version of it first. Yeah, I do admit that was a bit of a contradiction. I'll give it to you, that Lizard. You are kind of right. It wasn't him doubling down, it was just him lying. So I did kind of use a wrong word. Sorry for that.
As if you have to roll back your take on every single allegation, most likely you shouldn't be covering those topics. Or just leave the community if you keep doing this until you know how to handle these situations. Then again, we also have adults who can't handle these situations. Like AJ's here is apparently a 20-year-old who's famously known for completely fucking up the Frosty case. Muddling the water of the case that should have been cut and clear because he couldn't listen to advice, since it seems like his own overconfidence and pride was his own downfall. Come on, AJ couldn't help himself spreading allegations, even if he was in the wrong. Or if they were false, come on. He just couldn't help spreading false allegations. Look at this fucking tool as he laughs and cackles as he spreads these false allegations.
For your videos.
Yeah, shit is like cropped out, bro.
So? That's what Frosty said, it's still fucking CP. What? Just because it's cropped out doesn't make it any better. It's still fucking CP. Why did you have it?
Top overhead, top overhead.
What's...
Then after two atrocious debates, which made Frosty look better compared to him, he doxes someone.
There's personal info, and there is a there was
wait,
a
so...
to censor it this whole time?
Yeah, wait, AJ, did you just send me a dox?
No.
Yes, you did then. You literally sent it.
Yo, now AJ is a doxer.
Yo, some fucking full... Wait, oh my god. Wait, oh my god.
Wait,
AJ. AJ.
He got packed into a corner.
AJ, you did not just send him a dox, did you?
Uh-oh,
No.
AJ, that
Okay, well, why is it personal? Why is it personal then?
Because they will get... Dude, just don't...
No, why is it personal? Like,
Wait, yeah, wait, no, he literally just sent me his high school. What the fuck? Why didn't you censor that?
Oh, shit.
Yo, AJ, you just doxed someone. That's not cool, dude.
AJ, closing statements.
Did it mean to dox Pendrix?
Okay.
You can't make this shit up. As I've never seen someone fumble this fucking badly before, except for this guy. He practically destroyed his entire credibility over 2 live streams and went on the podcast to talk about him being a formal neo-Nazi and how he hated black people. AJ here is the George Wallace of the commentary community, and went through his arcs too. I can't imagine what he talks about behind the scenes when he was a neo-Nazi, but it was probably something like this.
I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
But now, he's in his current redemption arc, atoning for all his incel and racist views by shaking hands and apologizing to every black man he sees.
I'm sorry, black people. They thought I was a racist, which I am not.
But as much fun as it is to talk about AJ and laugh about AJ's actions, this isn't about adults, but children commentators. I don't think children, especially someone as young as LtBucky, who isn't even old enough to have a channel, should be covering pedophile or allegations, where they just throw themselves into controversies just for the sake of it. Since if your only contribution is spreading false information, random pedo jokes that you take back on, and saying a bunch of nonsense about a case that they barely know about, then most likely you shouldn't be touching the subject. I'm only bringing this up since recently he's been getting attention and expanding out, even for lackluster content. Then again, this is YouTube, since the platform is known for dumping out dog shit like this. I mean, dude, this guy is mumbling the entire time when he's recording this fucking video. But let's be real for ourselves. LtBucky is nothing special. The only thing that makes him interesting is that he's a 12-year-old commentator and that he makes wild live streams, since overall, he has nothing going for him. He brings nothing of value and probably will disappear into obscurity, or like many other content creators, get into a controversy that they can't handle, leaving the community behind, which he should probably do right now. As interesting as it is to talk about or shit on LtBucky, personally, my favorite out of these children commentators is Hypocritical Lizard. His content certainly is something. But before I talk about him, I'll give a speaking slot to my good friend J-Drops. He has a couple of gripes for LtBucky.
Now, we've all seen kids making commentary videos before. You know, there's LT Corbus a while back. Fuck, I forgot. There's me. I want to talk about it.
Will Smith! Who the hell is Will?
Now, do I think kids should be making commentary videos? No, kids are retarded. But what got my attention on LtBucky was that this little was f***ing stealing from me. You think I didn't notice how? You think I'm being f***ing slick? Exhibit A. This thumbnail looks awfully familiar, and it's not just the thumbnail he stole. He tried to copy the entire intro. Granted, he's really shit at editing, so doesn't really look great, but the similarities are still there.
What the fuck? Starts the video by not even saying my GOT damn name right.
Warning, I will see you in the morning. Rest your little.
Okay, I never really said this to anyone, but fucking kill yourself, Jesus.
Before we begin, you should definitely check out my friend J-Drops' channel. He posts quality content compared to some of the topics that we talk about on this channel, especially compared next to Hypocritical Lizard, which we can state the obvious and say his content is shit. I mean, you can even go watch a couple of his videos and then you'll see. But I'm not here to talk about Hypocritical Lizard's content, but about a stupid controversy or experiment that he orchestrated. I know creating fake controversies can work, but come on, can you take this guy seriously, like, at all? What I remember is that Hypocritical Lizard decided to go on a server and say some shit, but I don't remember what. But it got Ruchix fuming with anger, as he was basically saying Lizard was done for. It was just so stupid. But it was probably some race-related stuff. Since Lizard decided to blame some random dude saying it was someone else on his account, the thing was, it was Lizard with a voice changer. This reminds me when Mythical decided to create a fake allegation about himself being a predator, only to see if the commentary community would jump on the allegations without a second thought. All I can say is doing this is retarded. I mean, that's what Hypocritical Lizard is, a massive moron. I think the worst thing about him is his voice, as he sounds extremely condescending and his content is generally unwatchable. When I first listened to his Serious Cat video, it sounded like he was trying not to wake up his parents, as he's speaking very quietly. If it wasn't for the editing of the text or random screenshots he throws up, I'd think he's an ASMR channel for how quiet and soft-spoken he is. But when watching his videos, it makes me fucking sad, as he sounds like he's defeated whenever he speaks, and there's no enthusiasm or soul in his voice.
Reason that Signy was calling Seb. I need to make videos like Topster is, find some Roblox related news, write some script, record your audio, preferably all in one take, add gameplay and auto-generated captions, add a few screenshots and you're done.
There's one thing I will give him credit on for actually showing the context on what he's talking about instead of going on a tangent like someone else. But I realized something while watching and checking these channels out. Like, all of these people are horrible at speaking, as Serious Cat makes me want to fall asleep. LtBucky talks so slowly as if he's talking to a class of Downies. I'd say the worst offender for having an atrocious voice and someone who probably should have stuck with text-to-speech, and that man is Ruchix. For once, I'm kinda glad that a channel like his got terminated and saved everyone from hearing him and viewing his shit content. Like, how do you sound out of breath when making a video? The mic quality is so bad, he's literally eating his mic every time he speaks.
AJ on the stream ended up at the end doxing Pindrex, and it's just way too funny.
I can hear the spit and slobber when he speaks. That is fucking disgusting. Okay, I understand rushing out a video for views, but Jesus Christ, this is about every single video that he makes. You can hear every single movement when he's talking. Like, can you not sit down and speak? That is quite literally the only thing that you have to do, and yet he can't even get that right. Like, do you have ADHD or something? Maybe it's time to take some pills to concentrate. The One-Eyed Circle is probably one of the most unique out of all these channels. Especially how she conducts herself when handling allegations. Instead of finalizing her opinion on the evidence that's shown to see if Morswell is a pedophile, she goes by percentage-wise, which I'm not joking about.
About how Morswell may be a pedophile. I'm saying that, and there's a lot of things I had to dig up to show you maybe he's not. But also, half of it, it's like a 50-50. 50 is not true, and I kind of believe that Morswell's innocent, but also the other half, I don't at all.
I want to say this is her first video, which covering allegations was probably the wrong move. And the video is a fucking disaster. She repeatedly repeats things wrongly and acknowledges it, but doesn't go back to record it. The worst thing about this video is that it was a scripted piece, yet she fumbled it so badly. The video is ass unorganized, the music is almost overlaying her audio. I don't know why she thought it was a good idea to upload this video. All she did was expose allegations that weren't even that severe and called him a 50% a pedophile like it was some like fucking probability she got by looking through the evidence and cases that she'd even show. This video shouldn't have made it past the editing process. Even LtBucky and the rest of these people didn't do something this stupid. But I shouldn't be that surprised, as this is the content and quality of videos I should expect from children commentators. I want to make this clear and say that I don't hate anyone here. I just don't believe children in commentary shouldn't be mixed in a community like this one. I know that it might be ironic since most of us started in this community when we were their age or a bit older. And the community just isn't the place for children this young, as behind the scenes people are already taking advantage of them. And that person is LtBucky, the youngest one in the community, and someone who probably shouldn't have a channel is already being messed with, and he's practically concedes to every demand. Like people threatening LtBucky, which he immediately concedes to, which nobody in their right mind would actually say this. I am sorry Deputine and Gigi Soda for spreading false allegations on them. They are good people and they own me. I hope you guys can forgive me. The moment I read they own me, I knew that he was forced to make this or something bad was gonna happen. Reading out Samuel's statement saying how these people are W's, which I have to completely disagree with, as he addresses all his concerns because everything he said could put them in danger, is becoming true. What I'm saying is LtBucky is concrete proof of why someone as young as him or people a little older shouldn't be in this community. They shouldn't be praised, rather they should be doing something else, or at the very least stay on the sideline and watch everything go down. I think this shows that they don't belong in the community. Reading Samuel's comment about them needing guidance is true, and that is leaving entirely, as they aren't cut out for this before they are too deep in the community. The only advice I can give is to like and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, Nick.